I'm Amy, I'm living in Chrysalis, and I'm continuing my test of the In-Studio Cosmetics eyeshadows that I picked up at Walmart. Let's get to it. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Always happy to see you here, and thanks so much for tuning in. So the last time I tried these eyeshadows, I did have some problems. I put on my face makeup first and then put on the eyeshadows, and I experienced quite a bit of fallout and had some issues there. So I'm going to try it putting it on first. This is not the way I normally do my makeup. Normally I do my face first because if I'm running behind, I can always run out without eyeshadow and feel okay. But I've got a minute, so let's give it a try. I'm really eager to make these work because especially these two colors I picked up are absolutely beautiful. And I don't have anything quite like them in my stash. And they're 97-cent eyeshadow singles, which is terrific. And there's quite a variety of colors and finishes, so I'm really hoping to be able to make these work for me. You know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. Feed the beast. Feed the algorithm. Help me blow up and become an enormous beauty guru. Okay, it's coming down a little. I actually blow dried my hair today, and when I left my bathroom, I looked like a triangle head. Like the female characters in the Dilbert cartoons. Like a Karen. And I'm definitely not a Karen, so I'm hoping it'll kind of flatten out as as time goes by, but yeah. Oh, and it already has gone down some. It was like out to here. It was crazy. I grabbed my son. I'm like, I think this looks like a Karen hairstyle, and he's like, yeah, okay, great. Wow, this is different for me. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little bit of foundation and apply it to my eyelids because that's just, I normally put foundation on my eyelids when I apply makeup, so I want to do it as close to normally as possible considering I'm not doing my makeup normally for me at all. Primer Potion, of course, by Urban Decay, because I'm not going to test their eye primer and their eyeshadow at the same time. I'm going to stick with what I know to, again, give this as fair a shot as possible. I'm going to go ahead and go into the one that cracked. Super annoyed, but oh well. It's called Toasted Marshmallow. Although truthfully, if I decide these are worth keeping, and yes, I am petty enough to return 97-cent eyeshadows. I really am. If I decide these are worth keeping, then I'll probably just wind up depotting them because these containers aren't cute enough to bother to keep them, and I think I can do better with them in a Z palette. Doing the same look that I did in my previous video, but that is for a very good reason that I only bought 4 eyeshadows. So I'm going in with Succulent. I love this color so much. This is absolutely beautiful. And I very, very, very much want this to work for me. I'm going out this evening, so the good news is it's going to be in a town where nobody knows me. So if my face is a mess, it'll be okay. Now, I do have, of course, an emergency touch-up kit in my car because, of course, I do. Actually, I have an entire travel kit. I can do my entire face out of my car. And I have. Repeatedly. Okay. So I'm pretty good about the placement of that. I'm just going to feather it a tiny bit here. And a tiny bit there. like so. Meteorite. God, I adore this color. I'm wearing an all black outfit, except my sweater is black and silver. Because I'm wearing a sweater because it's January. And but I figure this is a perfect time to do kind of a crazy eye look because my outfit is so simple. Again, I'm using this little brush to stamp in here because most brushes tend to kind of gloss over this area, which even this does. I have to really concentrate on getting the pigment in there and then kind of feather it in. And here we go again. This is just such a pretty color. I know a couple of people have done reviews of this. I didn't see many when I did a quick Google hit. I know Taupe did one, but I didn't watch it because I want to form my own impressions. But these colors are absolutely beautiful. And they had many other colors. I actually had a tough time choosing which colors I wanted to go with because they had some really lovely ones. And at 97 cents, I can easily see myself filling up, like, I don't know, maybe this guy that I want to redo the cover, but this is a Z palette that had an accident. Ah, crap. But I could easily see myself like filling up one of these with these singles if they work out for me, because some of these colors are friggin' gorgeous. Okay, so see how I've got a bunch of green around my... Okay, that helped. Now I really have a lot of green around my nose. But again, this is why I'm doing it without makeup this time. Before I even bother to clean up my face, I'm going to go ahead and do a halo eye here. And just take this, connect that. So that's a look I rather like. It's a look I enjoy. And I decided to go ahead and use my smudging brush for that, given how this eyeshadow works. Let's put it this way. This is not an eyeshadow to these are not eyeshadows to use if you're in a rush. I suppose, you know, unless you're just doing a light one and taking a finger and swiping it across your lid, you can do that. But if you want to do any kind of actual look, you need a minute. And I'm going to go in to my arch and hit it with this pale shade. This is called Bubbly. And as I said in my previous video, I can also use this as a highlighter. The highlighters I saw in the store were too dark for me, and I didn't buy any of the blushes because or the contours because I didn't think any of those shades would really suit me. Be careful with the blending and just do a very slight blend, because too much and it will get muddy. So you've got to be kind of careful with your placement there. I don't see these as being particularly blendable. You can blend a little bit, but not very much. So if you want to use these, I would use them for somewhat more precise looks. I'm going back into Bubbly and I'm going to hit my lid. Now, in order to make this work, I've got to slap quite a bit on there. But I am dedicated to my craft. I'm gonna go do the things and I'll be right back. I'm mostly done. I used the In-Studio Mattifying Primer. I'm testing that out. I also used the In-Studio Setting Spray. I love the little spray bottle. I think that's really handy. I also am using one of their liquid lipsticks and a lip oil. Those will go into my purse when I get out. But I feel the need to put a little bit more of this Bubbly on my lid because I've really got to put on quite a bit to get the look I'm going for here. And I also want to put a little bit in the corner of my eye. So using a itty bitty brush here. Little inner corner highlight, but I can't do the inner corner highlight until I've put my concealer on, so that's why it's always one of the last things I do. And I'm going to use it as highlighter. It actually works really nicely as a highlighter. It's got a bit of a sheen there. I'm not mad. Now I'm done. So this is the final look. Do let me know what you think. And I will let you know whether this holds up over the evening or whether I have a lot of fallout like I did the last time I tried it. And we will go from there. Thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel. And if you haven't already, subscribe. Please subscribe. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.